If you have a pixie and you are trying to learn how to style it like this, keep watching.
Oh, great. You're still here. I'm Shatikwa, your lifestyle go-to bestie, Pixie sister, traveler, and wellness explorer. And welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, sister, welcome. We're about to have us a good time, okay? Obviously, the reason that you're here is because you saw the thumbnail that said DIY Pixie Maintenance. So I'm here to give you a full detailed tutorial on how to maintain your pixie haircut. If you've recently cut your pixie, if you've been a pixie girly for a while but you have been consistently going to a stylist and you want to be able to maneuver and style your hair by yourself, I am your girl and I'm about to show you how I style my pixie from start to finish. So if you're interested, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into it. First, I want to start off by saying that I am fully relaxed. My natural hair texture is a 4C. So in order to maintain my pixie throughout the seasons, I keep my hair fully relaxed. If you can see, my hair is very full, it's very thick, but it does not lay down how I want it to lay down. You can look in the back, you can get a glimpse of how it looks, and it's not really how I want my hair to look. So I always opt to go through with a full relaxer so that I'm able to maintain the straightness, the integrity of my hair, and the health. Some of the products that you may need for your pixie in order to maintain a relaxed style throughout without the help of a stylist is a relaxer. I like to use a Firm. And I like to use a Firm specifically because it is a sensitive scalp relaxer and it does have argan oil mixed in with this product, so it does not burn as quickly as other relaxers that I've tried in the past. And trust me, sister, I've tried quite a few relaxers, but I will say that for me, a Firm does not burn. I can leave a Firm in after I apply it and let it sit for a few more minutes just to make sure it's giving slick. The next thing you're going to need after your relaxer is you are going to need a neutralizing shampoo. I use the ISO Plus. This is a very generic brand. It's pretty cheap. It was like $3 in the beauty supply store. Definitely get ISO Plus. I don't recommend trying anything super expensive because they all do the same thing. So this is just going to make sure that your hair is clean after your relaxer. The only thing that I will say is after you apply this ISO Plus neutralizing shampoo, you will definitely need to get a moisturizing shampoo to put back moisture into your hair, especially if you are a 4C girly. We thrive off of moisture. Our hair needs moisture. I use the OG. Don't get in the comments if I say that wrong, sister. But I'm not gonna lie, this product has been my holy grail since I've been relaxed. This is the Deep Moisture Shampoo, and they have some really good protein products as well from this line, and I highly recommend purchasing this. This is a little bit expensive. It's gonna run you about $10 to $12 depending on the store that you go to. Next, I always like to give myself a mask after the relaxer because once again, moisture is key. So I like to use the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hair Mask. This gives my hair so much moisture, and I know that it instills all of the good products that my hair needs to thrive. If you're interested, I have all of these products linked in my Amazon storefront in the description below. So make sure that you click that description and you get these products because I'm telling you, these products are what help me to keep my hair 24/7 maintainable without a stylist. I've been a pixie girly for 5 years now, and I have not seen a stylist all of 2025. I have been fully cutting, relaxing, and styling my hair myself with the help of my boyfriend who cuts my hair, but I have been fully doing my own hair for 1 year. The more you practice, the better it will become, I promise you. After that, I definitely put in a Moroccan oil conditioner. This is by the OGX Repair. I know everybody uses this. It's a staple, right? So we use this just to make sure we get some extra moisture in there. And then once she's all rinsed out, you will need, and baby, let me tell you something. She is chewed down to the end, okay? Get you some Nairobi foam. I promise you, she is going to save your life. And if you have another brand that you recommend as a Pixie girly that gives hold without white casting or flakes, let me know. This has been my holy grail. This is what I recommend. As you can see, she's down to the very, very last drop, honey. Okay, the next thing that you will need are hair strips. Get you some hair strips to lay that down. Okay, these you can get from the beauty supply store as well. They are not expensive, guys. I got these from the hair store. A pack of, I think, 300 strips is about $2. Okay, get you some strips so that you can definitely sit under the dryer. If you do not have a hooded dryer, I also have a hooded dryer linked in my Amazon storefront. My favorite is the Kiss. It's affordable, it's compact, it folds up, and it goes directly into my linen closet when I'm not using it. I highly recommend getting yourself a hooded dryer because sitting under that dryer is just gonna give you the certain, it's gonna give you that certain crisp, that flatness, that smoothness, that sleek, that shine that you're not gonna get by air drying your hair. That's number one, okay? So in a hooded dryer, if you can invest $200+ in a stylist, mamas, let me tell you something. You can invest in these products to do your hair at home and save you so much money. Okay, so I am going to start by giving myself a relaxer. I highly recommend that if you are not used to giving yourself a relaxer, please prep your hair with either Vaseline or some kind of a protection ointment to go around your scalp because you do not want to burn yourself. I am ghetto. Don't be like me, sister. Okay, don't do as I do because I don't really use any ointments, and I know I should, but I don't really have any right now. But if you are new here to this journey, get yourself some gloves to protect your nails and your hands and your skin, and get yourself some protective ointment so you can put it around your scalp. And sometimes if you have like sensitive scalp areas, you can also apply it within. Like my scalp is really sensitive in the center, so some days if I'm not really feeling it, I will definitely put some ointment. Sometimes I like to just put a little bit of argan oil, and this definitely helps with the protection around my scalp. Now let's get into the relaxer. I kind of just do this my own way and just kind of slap it in and make sure that once it's all through and through, then I kind of go through each section and comb it.
Your cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Oh yeah, baby.
So as you can see, I've applied this relaxer throughout my entire head. And what I will say is that I apply not just the new growth, but the entire thing because my hair is so short and I'm going to cut more off of it. So if there's anything that's a little over processed or damaged by any means, I'm just going to cut it off. But I will say that I am not a licensed cosmetologist by any means, and I just do what works for me. So I know that there are a lot of girlies out there who have longer pixies or maybe longer in the front. I would recommend just relaxing the roots of the new growth. Don't go throughout the whole head, but when you get closer to the back, if you have a short back, I would recommend going closer to the head because it grows so fast and it won't last for long. I think that for me, because my hair is so short and I enjoy being relaxed, I think I relax my hair maybe every 3 to 4 weeks. And for some people that may be a lot, but it works for me. So do what you need to do based on your hair texture, your experience, the length of your hair, and also I will say that I've watched my stylist for years do my hair, and I've never seen her only touch the roots. I've only seen her apply everything throughout and then comb it through because my hair has always been this short. I've never had anything longer. So take with that what you may, and you take what resonates and leave the rest, mamas. That's it. That's all. I'm not here to tell you exactly how you need to do your hair or you need to do it exactly my way. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying just to do what you need to do to get it to survive until you find a stylist or until you can make your stylist. Or if you don't want a stylist at all, you have to do a little bit of trial and error before you can see what works for you. And that's exactly what I did. And I do want to say, as I mentioned before, on a scale of 1 to 10, 0 burning. And it's been about 15 minutes already. Burning, I can leave this in for a few more minutes, but I'm not going to over process it. I will definitely wash it out after. I like to smooth it through one more time, get it all slick, make sure I get all of the pieces. So as you can see, this is the final step before I wash it out. I just let it sit, massage it through, make sure all the pieces are intact. You can see the back, what it's giving. That's it. I will go wash this out and I'll come back.
So we are back. We are nicely relaxed. As you can see, I did all of the products that I mentioned previously. And now I am just going to load up on this. I had to change my shirt because, child, it got so wet. But we're gonna apply this foam. And also, I want to recommend, if you do use Nairobi, she's not cheap, but I bought the refillable bottle and that one was $40. So I was able to load up a little bit more because I know that when I showed this a few minutes ago, it was giving down to here. So now I know you're like, how she get magic, honey, magic. But yeah, I like to use a lot of this down to here. So now I know you're like, how she get magic, honey, magic. I like to use a lot of this. So I just pump it out and apply it all throughout my hair. You want to make sure that you get every nook and cranny, child. I like to use a lot. I feel like a little bit definitely goes a long way, but the more, the better. It's easier to manipulate when you have more than not. And I like to just go through with the comb. You want to ensure that everything really is flat as possible. And if you can go through with your hand to use as a guide, comb and hand guide. Comb and then hand guide. You see that? Yes. Comb and then hand guide. Guide it down so that it is as flat as it can possibly be, and then make sure you get the back as well, because the back is just as important as the front. So I'm gonna make sure my hair, it grows to the side, so I want to make sure it's just going in the direction that my hair grows, because then it'll lay down better as long as you are leaving it as it is. You don't want to over manipulate it to do something that it doesn't do, because that's how you can cause breakage as well, especially when your hair is just this short. And then once you have everything as flat as you think it should be, because we're doing everything to our personal preferences here. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's however you like it to be done, sister. So whatever your personal preference is, do that. But I will say that you will not be able to discover your personal preference if you don't try. You have to try. You have to do it on your own, because you're not going to get it as good as your stylist. You're only going to get it as good as you can get it. That's it. And by doing that, the only way that you can achieve that look is by practicing. So practice, girl. Practice on a day where you don't have to go anywhere. Practice on a day where you're just going to work. You're not really doing much. Do not practice on an important day, because you're going to be upset. You might be a little upset, and we don't want that. So I like to make a indication where I want my hair to be on the side, because I like to do a little swirl, and I like to go into a C-shaped motion. C-shaped is really what gives it the wave effect, and I really like that on me. So I like to go C-shaped, and then I'll comb it down, make sure that the next section that you're taking is flat, so that everything can kind of one another, and it just gives that very sleek, simple wave effect. See? Shape. And then I like to take the front and go into a C-shaped motion as well with the front. And then once you make sure that that's flat, then you can go again to the next side, and you just follow through with the C shape all the way around the perimeter of your head, and just follow through with the natural shape of your hairline to give it the shape that you want. Sometimes when my hair is a little bit longer, the C shape goes a little bit further into my eyebrows than I particularly like it to be. But once you curl it up after it's dry, you're kind of good after that. So I would just say trust the process. It is okay. And guess what? If you don't like it, just comb it out and do it again. Like, I have done this so many times. Like, I feel like that's kind of messy. So what I'll do, comb it out, make sure it's flat all over again, take a little bit more foam so I can have more manipulation, and then I will just do it again. I like to take my comb at the tail end and make sure that everything is smooth and going into the direction that I like. And the same with this side. Take a little bit more foam and make sure it is just how I want it to be. And normally, like, if just having a regular week, like I don't have any particular plans for the week, I'm just going to work, I will normally wear my hair like this as a style, like into this shape once you comb it out. So this is my go-to hairstyle, honestly. Okay, I think that this is good. Like, I'm satisfied with how this looks. I think that I can definitely put my wraps on now and sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes. Usually it takes maybe about 4 or 5 wraps for me to get it how I like. So what I like to do is take 2 pieces of the wrapping paper and fold it into one. And then I wrap it from the back over my ears. Make sure that it's flat here. And then I could take a little piece of foam just to make sure that it lays together, sticks together, because I don't have anyone to hold it. And then I'll take another piece and go across the back and tie it in the front. That is perfectly secured. And I like to just take one more to go across the top. And tie that right in the center of the back of my head. And for me, this is perfect. Like, perfect. Sometimes I'll cut these little pieces off here just to get them out the way. But this is good. I am going to sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes now. So I've sat under the dryer for about 30-ish minutes, maybe a little bit less. I'm gonna take my hair wraps off just to see what it's giving. I may need to sit back under the dryer, but I'm not sure. Hopefully I don't. This is what I like to see, sister. I like to see it nice and slick, okay? Get into it. No hairs left behind. Everything is pretty much in place still because those hair wraps work, okay? And here's a view of the back. What I love about this is that if I wanted to go outside like this, I would just wear this as a style. This is perfectly fine for me, but I do want to add a little bit of volume, so I do enjoy just lifting up the hairs that are around just to add some texture here. Like, normally I would just pull up like this, honey, but I'm definitely gonna add some curls throughout. But this is good. I'm very satisfied. I am using the red pencil by Kiss 1-inch flat iron to create some movement throughout my hair. So what I like to do, start at the top and I go in smaller sections, and I take my flat iron and I just go through and pull it tight. And for this, I'll just go all the way until I've reached the front of my head. And then I have like that wave kind of look. So I'm gonna curl throughout and then I will be back.
Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain that gently touches my soul. It cools the fire that burns in me, and I simply lose control. So just rain down on me, let your love just fall like rain, just rain on me.
Sheesh, it's versatile beats.
So I think that this is good enough for me personally, because I am in a season right now where I am not into curls in my pixies. I'm into a very flat, sleek, wavy kind of pixie right now. So I'm gonna do all of these curls within my head just to create a wave effect when I put my scarf on, and I'm gonna comb them out. So I just go throughout. I don't make it look neat like some girls pixies, and in the past I've always had this look as well where the curls are like boom 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 bam. And don't get me wrong, beats, but right now I just am not in that phase in my life where I want that kind of look. I just want a very 90s-esque, natural, wavy, not too stiff, a little bit of movement going on within my Pixie. So what I like to do after I feel like this is to my liking is I will put some sheen, and then I'll take my wide tooth comb and I'll just comb the curls out that I've created within my head, and it gives it a nice wave effect to me. You don't want to get a small. I've never used this side. I'm always using this side or this side to pick through the curls that I just created, because you don't want to comb the curls out. You still want it to be curled. You just don't want it to be as precise and detailed as it was before you combed it. And if that was a look I was going for, then I would have definitely taken my time and grabbed smaller pieces doing the same movements. But because I knew that I was going to comb this look out, I didn't really make it a big deal to be precise with the placement of the curls, because once I put my scarf on and whatnot, it's going to be much flatter than what it is. And this is what I like to call the Grandma Shirley. It's giving Grandma Shirley, honey. It's so funny because I'm saying that, but my great grandmother's name is actually Shirley. I wonder if I look like her. I gotta ask my mother. But I love this. This came out so good. It's gonna look even better once I put my scarf on, and it gives a little bit more of a flatter effect. And then go over it again with my flat iron to perfect little pieces that I have in my head. I like my sides to be very swooped out, but not dramatic because I don't put product on it. So I like it to just be like a feathered look. Are we eating or what? Are we eating or what, honey? Like these little pieces that show my layers, I just like to define the curls a little bit more, just so you can actually see the definition of, girl, you see what it's giving now. Don't act like you don't see it, honey. You see it. This is what I like. Just like soft curls, wavy texture, and it's giving very much Nia Long, Toni Braxton. It's giving very much Toni Braxton, honey. That is what I like. So I'm gonna put my scarf on, and I will come back with the final look so that you can see how it all comes together. And this is the final look, sisters. Let me know what you think. If you are enjoying this look, how did I do? And if you would like to see more videos like this, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you so much. Bye.